Hey, everybody. Oh, we got the interrogation light here. I couldn't see where it was. Welcome, everyone. How are you today? Oh, hey, Jimmy, Charlotta, Laura, Jane, Glum. Hey. Hi, Leslie, Joellen, Jen Purple, Lori Camper. Good to see you all. I wore red for our Valentine's show tonight. And there's lots going on. It's been a rough couple days, I'm not gonna lie. There's some stuff going on with Mom, but I just can't even talk about it. My eyes are just tired crying. So anyway, she's okay, but there's gonna be some changes, and anyway, I'll tell you in a little bit. So anyway, what we're going to do tonight is we want to talk about all the stuff going on. First of all, we have bellicon happening in, what is today? In a week, in a month, we'll be there. So that'll be happening. And I did bring a little peek at the projects that we're going to be making. I thought you might want to see. So this one is really fun. And then inside is a little bead box, which is hard to see. It doesn't have to be a bead box. It can be whatever you want to organize in there. Thank you, Laura. Thanks. And the other project is a photo book, but that also could be other things. So we'll be making that, okay? I'm not going to read. I'm just like, I'm afraid. It could go at any minute, so I'm just avoiding. Teresita, Beatrice. Oh yeah, there's some other news too. Okay. For those in the ATC swap and anybody in the group, our friend Anthony Macaluso, Tony, I just got word from Mitziana that he passed away, and I'm not really sure what happened, but I know he has kids, and so if anybody would keep them in your thoughts and prayers, we may be doing something in the group. I don't know, it just happened. So oh, thanks, Sarah Lizzie. I know I can shed a tear here. It's just not a tear, it's like a big ugly cry, so I just can't get into it. My eyes are just getting back to normal. It's nothing horrible, it's just something I have to adjust to. So anyway, I will tell you, I just not now. Hey Angie, I have to see what I'm looking at here. Okay, so anyway, our ATC swap, someone partnered with Tony. I assigned him a partner. I haven't looked it up yet, so I'm gonna have to yeah, Katie's Closet. I know he has a site with his daughter had. So I'm not sure what we can do, but anyway, there's something coming up with that, and whoever is his partner, please contact me and I'll be your partner and we can do something. Anyway, okay, on Thursday we have a special guest, Sharon. Okay. Oh, Sharon Betts. Okay. Yes, I will try to get an address. Yeah. Okay, I'll post that in the group. So on Thursday, we have a special guest, and we have Jenny Marples coming. And I know that you guys have seen that amazing accordion pocket that she made. And you guys requested that she come on and also share about how she did the embossing on the cover. So she will be our guest on Thursday. So come and watch that. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Teresita. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That, maybe we could do something with ATCs into cards for his kids or something. I don't know. I just found out Mitziana called me, and so I was kind of doing this other stuff. Anyway, it's a long story. We need to make crafts today, and I hope they come out all right. I'm afraid I'm gonna make like black twisted hearts or some horrible thing. I hope they we'll see. We're going to thank Valentine and love and all of that. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, tomorrow I'm going to be on Create and Craft with the adorable Jess from Sizzix. It'll be her first time. So we hope that, you know, everybody will watch and cheer her on. I don't know if she's nervous. I am a wreck, so she probably is. But so if you would come and watch, that's going to be at 1 o'clock my time, 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock UK time. And so we'll be on there. And, you know, I'm coming on right away. I'm happy about that because then I get it over with. I don't have to worry for the whole rest of the show. Who knows what is going to come out of my mouth. But anyway, I saw some of the samples that Jess did, and they're in my Instagram stories. Really cute. So I want to see what she does with them because she is, you know, a different kind of crafter, and I just love to see what everybody makes with my dies. So I know she has a wedding coming up, so she did a little wedding journal. It's just cute. So I hope that you will welcome her, and can you post us in the group to know how to watch Create and Craft? I know it is always a little confusing. It's the link to the actual website. So what happens is when you go on the site, it doesn't go right to the live, you know, or to the show. So what you have to do is click on TV schedule, or maybe it says there's TV schedule. That's if you missed it. You go on that and it will go back and you can watch. Like it takes some, you know, a couple hours to load it up, but then it's on. So you can watch on catch up. But if you want to watch live, I think it says watch live. So just look up on the bar and see what it says, and then you can watch. If I post a link, it's probably just going to say, you know, go here. But hey, Lisa Townsend. Oh, thanks, Elaine. So I'll put it up and I'll share it once it goes live, because I might have a minute to do that, but I know they're going to call me. So it's like, I'm going to be on Zoom. So anyway, it does look better now. You see the live going on. Okay, good. Good, because I know that they knew that it needed work, but I didn't know if they had done anything. So, okay, well, let's move on here. Okay, so I hope that anybody who is doing the swap is having a good time with it. I know that Teresita said she already did hers. She's ready to go. I've talked with Maria. She's my partner, so I'm excited to share with her. Okay. Hey, Tanya. Oh, you can watch live by going to YouTube and finding Create and Craft channel. Okay. The time is 1 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock UK, and then that would be 10 Pacific. So, yes, thank you, everybody. Oh, Debbie mailed hers today. All right. We always have the overachievers. I'm thinking about it, and I have parts together. So that's what I'm hoping today, that I can get some stuff together. And I also was thinking I want to use them to put on cards. So, and Leslie has hers ready to go. All right. Come on. I have to think about it. And with all the other stuff, I just didn't. So anyway. I did want to also share a couple other things that I put in the shop, and I had the bead, you know, our new friends from the bead extravaganza came on, and they were ordering big shots, and so I thought, yes, I am streaming on Facebook, Tanya. Yeah, aren't you watching on that? Yes, I should be on. We're talking about Create and Craft, Tanya. That's tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern. Anyway. What I'm going to use this today, but what it is, this is the, let me get it right. It is the cutting. Oh, these are not them. Well, I do have standard cutting pads too, if you need them. Okay. Charlotta, I get it. Takes me forever just to decide. Like I can make it. I'll have 5 of them and say, oh, which one is better? I don't know. Okay, so this is the chrome precision base plates for intricate thinlits. And I have used this in the past and people have been excited, and I just didn't have one, but I thought I'm going to get a couple in case anybody wants them. I haven't listed them yet, but I will be putting them up tonight. I just got them. I also have the extended cutting pads in case you run out, yours go bad, whatever. I have some. They're just good to have on hand. So those will be going in the shop. And also, I have a kit to make this photo book. This is using the frame pocket die, but if you don't want to get it and you just want to try it out, I have a kit with everything in it except like ink and wet things that would get messed up. So if anybody wants one, they're $15. They're not listed yet either. I have them together. I just didn't put them in yet. Okay, so that will be there. All right. Hey, Dorothy, how are you? Am I correct that you can't use the precision plate in the fold away or plus? They do recommend that, Laura. I use it on my Big Shot all the time, but that is pretty much the only place I use it. Okay. Thank you for pointing that out. I should have said that. Okay. So what else here? Yeah, so if you haven't signed up yet for Bellicon, they put the price down. If you don't want the swag, it's $79. I think it was $97, so now it's down to $79. I think that's what it is. So with that, you get 12 workshops and the whole deal. So if you don't want the swag bag, you know, that's a really good price. So you know, if you want to go, go. It's going to be fun. So I have to get my ticket. All right. So what we're going to do. Oh, one other thing I did do, because people were asking, is that I've packaged up. This is the frame pocket die in chipboard. So this is on the site and this is up now. Okay. Kim, Bellicon is a virtual retreat kind of. It's 2.5 days of classes. So it's all online. So you stay in your house. We were going to have it in person, but I don't know. We just didn't get the numbers. So we're doing it virtual. But it's going to happen in Texas, and the teachers will all be together. And then you're going to be able to watch all of the classes there. So if you're interested, you can go to Bellicon. That's BELLA con.com, I think, or maybe to Bella Crafts Publishing, and they have the registration there. Oh, thank you, Glum. I should have known. Okay, Jimmy. Yeah, that's okay. We'll go next time. Okay, take too long to decide. Oh, good, Lisa. Oh, that'll be fun. Yeah. Okay. Well, Kim, you know, think about it. It's going to be a good time. You're going to meet some friends there. We're all going to be chatting. It'll be held in a private Facebook group. So we're in there now, the people that are signed up. So you can go in and chat and see kind of all the things that are happening. You're going to get your list for to start gathering your supplies for the classes. You'll see the kit links and all that stuff. So if you're interested, sign up because it's going to be fun. Okay. And we still have a month to go. So a lot more people are going to come, I'm sure, because the word is it takes a while for the word to get out. Okay. So what I'm going to do today, I have everything. And I realized when I go on a trip, I have to bring everything because I might need it. So that's what I have on my desk for making ATCs. So we're gonna take a look at some things that you can use on your ATCs and then hopefully make some if I can decide. Okay, so let's put the camera down here and this one. Whoops. Okay, I didn't bring this down, but you can see all the junk. I also did get a new lamp that I'm hoping will help with the light here. But if it's glaring, I don't know. I have to play with it a little. Okay, all right. See the cord from see it hanging here? I gotta figure this out. I had it all bundled together. It's a very long cord. So you just don't realize all these dumb things that get in the way. But let me take a clip, my Dollar Tree clip, and just clip my cord up over here so it's not in the way. All right, and I'm just going to show you some of the things I realize my desk is just getting smaller and smaller. Look at these boxes. I got these the other day in a thrift store. They were clean, but they were $1.49. They're so sturdy, and I can store all kinds of stuff. So, like, I want to show you what we're going to use in today, what we might use, just real quick. This is the new folder, so we may use some embossing folders so you could get them out. You might want to decide, today I'm only doing embossing, and just get out some cards and start embossing parts of them or pieces to go on them. You don't have to take everything out like me. This is the actual library pocket and ATC card. So this comes with the pocket, a couple tabs, the card, and this little label. So this is kind of a nice base for the project. So if anybody wants this, in the Etsy store. Yes, they were a thrift store, Laura. I got 4 of them. I was so excited. Okay, this is another one that's good. The piece that I was thinking of using is this little slot here, because I was thinking of doubling up my cards and then putting in a slot in one, gluing them together, and then having a little pocket to put stuff on. And I also thought that piece there would be cute for like a bottom or something like that. Okay, so this is the waterfall and tags die, and that's a good one. If you don't have that out of all of these, it's a good one. All right, and then I thought it would be really fun, for Valentine's Day, because there's a little heart somewhere. Oh, in here. See that one that says home? I just thought that is an adorable little heart. So that would be a good one to use. And, you could put the little heart on the house or however, or I don't know, the little gate. It would be cute to make like a little scene on the card, because these are just good sizes. So that was one that I thought. I wish I had time to make all the things that I have ideas for. This one is the folio page pocket and flowers, and this has some cute little flowers that I thought might be a good scale. Who knows? But, have them on hand. And then here's our Thinlits tiled alphanumeric. So these little squares are kind of big. You could fit probably 4 down a side or 3 across, but the letters, you could fit a lot of them. So I have that one there too. And then you could also use your stamps on these cards. So I thought some of these, they have good words, make friends or seek the good in each new day, which I should be doing more today. This one is called Damask. What is the name of that? Vintage Damask. That's some like wallpaper from one of our old houses that we had. So that's kind of a nice background. These are the button cards. This is a little big, but you still could fit it. You could use that part of it. So I just like these button cards. Now these would be perfect, because these would be like little planner cards, I think. So you could use these with the dates, days of the week and the months, and then some words over here, notes, file, goals, listen up, memories, and then, months of the, or years. And then again, the snail mail postage. And these are good because they have, it could be like a kind of a faux postage, like a little baby postcard almost. So anyway, if you have any of these, throw them in, and they would go quick. All right. Now some other things you might want to use are lace, and I have a little one somewhere that has all my scraps, but I couldn't find it. That I got on a package. I just didn't want to throw it out because I think it's pretty. It's in the wrong category though. But look at this lace of hearts. So I mean, even if you trim that out and just had one little heart, that would be cute. In fact, I'm going to cut one off right now. Let me get my good scissors, because I don't want to forget. Once I put this away, forget it. All this stuff is... All right, so that, what else? Also, I was thinking it would be nice to stencil, and these are, your different mandalas. This is the heart mandala. This is the first one, just said mandala. But I cut these out of the texture roll because they're really sturdy and they don't break down, and they're easy to use for stenciling. This is the, what is that one? Well, it's one of the thinlets. I cannot remember the name of that for my life. But whatever it is, we could use that. This is just a piece of cardstock, but that works a couple times if you want to use it to stencil with. So I think we'll do that on some. Here I have some scraps from some embossing folders. These I used, you could make bookmarks out of them, but we're doing the tags today. So I thought it might be fun to kind of tear some of these and put just little inked pieces of emboss, you know, just to give it some dimension. Here's some little pieces cut out. So those could be like a little tuck in the corner. So many ideas. The other one that I thought would be good is the snail mail die, because you could trim these out and, you know, or just tear them off and either write on them, stamp on them, and use them as like a focal point on the front of your ATC. Here's another one. Now this one I just cut out of a pretty paper, you know, a double-sided cardstock, and then all I did was I took a black marker and I drew around the edges, and it just kind of really framed it out. I think you could use that just as a stamp. Maybe you put a little number here or something, like for a price or something like that, and I think that would work fine. Oops, sorry about that. I realize how loud I am if I ever watch my replays. Therefore, I try not to watch them. What else? I have so many things here. I'll just show you a couple. You can use beads, and this was one thing that I do want to do, and if I forget, remind me, but I want to make a little dangle at the top of my card. All right, so I went and cut some out. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm just going to show a plain one. I want to do an eyelet up here. In fact, I'm going to do it right now so I don't forget. Because this, I started writing ideas down and then, I don't know, but I lost it. So you could put it either on the top or on the bottom, but I'm going to just do it up here. And then what I was thinking was do a little eyelet. And then I was going to use a bulb pin. Probably ought to do it before I decorate, but I just really don't want to forget. I'm going to leave it on the desk. It's been that kind of day. Come back in the house 20 times. My car won't start. Oh, my keys are in the house. That one got a little messed up there, but yeah, I don't think you'll notice. And you could turn it this way too and have it dangling off. The only real criteria for an ATC is the size, which is 2.5 by 3.5. So if you have extra stuff, if you have dimension, that's fine. You still fit the bill here. These are some other things that you might want to use. Like I was thinking that little charm. Look at her, little ballerina. Wouldn't that be fun? So you could add a jump ring, or let's just do it. I can always add paper on top. And I love these bulb pins because you have a little room to breathe. You're not just worried about a jump ring, which is tiny, you know. So hopefully I have a jump ring. Here's one. It's kind of open already. So let's put the little ballerina on. Hopefully this cooperates. I'm just going to squish that together. All right, let's, well, I don't know, that didn't come together right. I probably did this wrong. And I said, I'll do a new one. And then, but I would just thread this on here. And oh, it doesn't matter front or back. That's nice. And it just adds a fun little dimension to it. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Maybe it is going the wrong way. But anyway, you could do it wherever you want. That's the back. Kind of mangled that. But wouldn't that be cute with like some tulle? Or wait a minute, I have some stuff right here. Look at this. This is ribbon. So this is how you get going. This is stuff that I made out of the this stuff. The seam binding, I love this stuff because I always get white so you can dye it, but I also like the fact that you can take this and do a stitch down the middle on your sewing machine and then pull and gather it to make like a tulle-ish kind of piece. So isn't that cute? And then some words like, you know, work hard, or I wouldn't know for ballerina, but okay, so we'll get to that. You could add like beads like this too, you know. And what I've been doing lately, and I don't remember if I told you, but that's an old necklace that I found in a thrift store. I just thought the beads were pretty and the colors were pretty, and I basically took it apart, and I'm just going to use the beads. But I know that they all match because they were on the necklace, and I also like that they have little ones that go with it. So really, you've got like a little bead kit in a 50-cent necklace. So I've been doing that a lot lately. So just passing that along. All right, so we started one, but let's just keep going with some of the things that you might want to use. Okay, buttons for sure. These are little, some are vintage, some are not, but these are ones that I like the colors of, so I put them in a bag because I was taking them somewhere, and I collected all the ones I liked and put them there. So that's kind of cool. I think that might be leather or wood, that one. So they could be just glued on. You could string them on. You could put them on your little chain here or your little jump ring, you know, whatever that is, bulb pin. You could put a button on there and have that be moving around. These are stamped images that I have done already and just didn't need them at the time, or, you know, just cut them up because I thought they would work. You know, little labels, you could write on them. So it's good to have all this stuff on hand. Then you don't have to like start from scratch. It would take you forever. These are some other just little colors that I liked and thought would work with a Valentine theme. So this one is kind of, I don't know what it is. It feels rubbery. So anyway, also you can easily position a thinlet to make a fussy cut. Okay, I'm practicing making ATC cards, so next time we'll be confident. You know what? I feel you. I'm doing the same thing, but I just jumped in because I thought I just need to do it. How hard can it be? Well, it can be hard. All right, here's some other things. This is on glassine, so I do have also a little bag of things that you can use, but let me just go over these first. These are some little fussy cut things that I punched out of some paper and went around it with, what is that stuff? You know, the squeezy glitter stickles. And these are some other things, some pink lace. These are some little metal hearts that I made the other day. Remember them? So I was thinking I could staple them on or do that kind of thing, put them in that, you know, which they could go in. You'd have to mess with them, but you could also staple them. So this is pretty. And then I had some scraps of black. That was a little small, but you know, I just started writing some random words in with the white pen. And so you could do that. Those, I was going to throw them out, but they're cute. These are some labels that I made. So I kind of, you know, wrote a couple of them. These were some letters, and I thought, oh, maybe that would be cool to use. So I got some stuff ready. So what I'm saying is have stuff ready to go, and then you don't have to like really start from scratch. Okay, here's some more of those. I'll just put them there. Okay, now here is another thing. This is my paper that I have, and really any paper can be used. You don't have to, you know, there are no stipulations on it. So use whatever you want. Here's little felt hearts. Aren't they cute? I grabbed anything that was red, pink, or hearty looking. So this is just a piece of black cardstock. I think this would be pretty as a card, an ATC card. If you outline that in white pen and then just added a couple little dramatic things to it, I think that could be really maybe masculine too. Now the other thing is you can take your paper pads and like all you would really have to do is lay your die on here and cut that, You already have the perfect base. It's double-sided, you know, and then you add something and you're done. I mean, that could be it. You know, you don't have to add these other things. They're just kind of interesting to me, but you might be the kind of person that likes them plain, you know, and easy to store, because the more dimensional they are, the harder they'll be. But so this is another kind of a different flavor heart. This was a nice scale, so I took this out because I thought that would fit on the cards. So if you have even just one of these on a black, that would really stand out. That's beautiful. You could put a word and that's it. You know, you don't need to go crazy. You can though, and I might. All right, so here is just some dictionary pages. I would take this and put it on a base, you know, because this is, it's not that sturdy. So I would probably glue it on there. Allison, use a white pencil to mark where to lay card pieces, then rub off. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then this is just a little piece of graph paper that I coffee dyed, and you know, here it is. That's the piece that I was talking about. So this, even that little sampler would be cute, and you could circle LOVE or something. These are pretty too, because those you could cut out and just place on the card, you know, random, or cut them out with like postal edge scissors. So I promise we're going to get to one. This is some texture roll, which I thought that's a nice little stencil right there. So I'm going to put that in the stencil pile. This is paper bag, so you can use that for a kind of different look. Some scrapbook paper. This is a parchment, and that's kind of cool if you want it to kind of be see-through, or like a little pocket with a torn edge. That would be cute. And this one, I don't know if this would cut, but I think I'm going to try it. This is a piece of cardboard, and then I decoupaged on the front and back. So let's try that one out. So I have a pile of stuff I want to cut. This is some music. This is something that I embossed. I was testing this to see, do I want to do it with water or not? And hey, Amy Powers. And so I might be able to trim that off and put that on. Of course I can. Why not? Here's a little heart. I don't know where that came from, but I think it's a sticker. And maybe somebody gave me that, but I think that's pretty. And these little, and here's the shape. You know, this is the size. I don't know how that got in there. Anyway, and then this would be just like, these are just random green, but what I would do is probably cover them. So this is an index weight, like a 65 pound. So that's a nice weight, I think. So I'm going to put this back into a little envelope. This is my new discovery, guys. I've been buying these and just categorizing things, but I realize I need to label them so I know what's in them. You can see through, and it holds a lot. And then there's one that's even bigger, and they were not that much money. I got them on Amazon. So I also have little bundles of, I try to organize when I cut out, like, it's nice to have these, you know. And look at that one. Isn't that pretty? That's from a card. But any of these, you could just peel, you know, bend them, tear them off, and use that. That would be pretty on an ATC. In fact, I'm going to put that on the pile, because that goes with the colors that I had picked. But these are all different, you know, pieces of the snail mail die. This is one of my favorite ones. I love that it's perforated, and you just tear it off, and off you go. You know, here's your stamp. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Have them in the Etsy store, guys. That's another one of my favorites. Okay, this was a little folio that I made a while ago that holds my different words and things like that. I like it, except they fall out. So I don't know how to fix that. But anyway, they do hold a lot. And these are just, this is an 8 by or 12 by 12 paper, just cut in half and fold it over. So I think I was going to do a thing on this one time, but anyway. But I think Jenny did one or something, so I thought, oh, I don't need to do that. So, okay, works the same for me. I'm so tired. I can barely have your eyes. Oh, hey, Anita. Oh, boy. Oh, thanks, Leslie. I'd like that too. The perforation, it's just fun to do and it's easy. Okay, so let's actually make some. Here are some other things while we're at it. This is like my little folder or little file box, whatever you want to call it. This is made from the gift box die. That is, let's see if I have it here. Yeah, let me show you what it looks like. This, we did a video on how to make it. Okay, that's this die right here. So what you wind up doing is you cut three of these, okay, and then you bend them and it makes this box. Like you can see if I set this on here, see? So this is a cool one. I love that. I want to make a 3 too, you know, one that's 3 panels long. Anyway, I just organized my little things in here, you know, so I can go through and see, oh, what do I have? You know, you could put that on there. So all these things, these are just little strips. Look at these little hearts. I just couldn't get rid of. And so when I do something like this, I have them in there. So I also cut a bunch of these ATCs. That one's made out of leather. That's a special one. They're all going to be special, but these are all just cut out of different things. So you can, you know, again, you don't have to, you know, make a special effort to cut them all. They're all ready to go. Here's one that the team is going to be getting pretty soon. Anyway, here's some little pocket sets. So these are already done. I just went and one night I had time and I just assembled. So this is one that we could work on. This is another one. You know, these are kind of generic. They're not really the colors for Halloween, or not Halloween, Valentines. I don't consider orange, but you know, these are just little ones that I made and they were fun and just had a minute. So I think I will leave these out so we could work on them. All right, so here is yet more. These are some other things you can use. This, I don't know where I got this, but it's Be Mine. I mean, what could be better? I'm going to cut that right now so I don't forget. And so I'm sure you have equal things in your stash that would work, okay? As long as they're like pink and white and red. These are rubber stamps. Oh, I did want to show one tip on that. So look at these. These are Stampin' Up, I think. Be My Valentine. This one is cute, just my type. But there was something I wanted to show you. I had done this a while ago, and they were so easy. Yeah, so you just need like a shape. So this is the heart. So what I like to do on this, and let's do it on here. I've already kind of started. So these are just, oh, sorry, I know that's going to be loud. These are markers that I got at IKEA. They were $3.99 for 24 markers. And I thought, I have to get them. I got them for the kids. And then I thought, I wonder how they are. And they're good. So if you see them there, I approve. So they're kind of a weird tip. I don't know if you can see that. But what I do is I just take my plain shape here and you just scribble on it. And then do like a little breath on it and stamp. And it comes out, oh, that wasn't a good one. Let's do another one. It comes out like a scribble heart. It's better if it's larger, but you know, you might want to think about it. But see, like that. So anyway, that's not so beautiful, but the idea is cool. So you could do all different colors and just that could be your background and you're done. I'm telling you, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. So what I like to do just to kind of give a border to these is to go around it with a white marker. And I love the way it stands out on the craft color. I just think it's so pretty. It doesn't have to be straight. In fact, you can go over it twice if you want and just kind of move it a little. I'll go over it again. Just for a little interest and for kind of a boundary. So let's do that again. Kind of go out of the lines on purpose. Just kind of fun. And then plus the stress of, you know, trying to keep it straight. You don't have to worry about it. You could even outline. There's just so many things you can do. But let's do this Be Mine on here. I think that fits. So let's just cut that. And you could also use your sewing machine. I don't have mine really within access, but if I did, I would do that. What are we saying? Can just barely do the ATCs by the side. Can make with a notebook die. All right, Glum, I have to look at that later. Eileen journal card. Yes, I have that. I'm going to show that. Debbie Bankston, I love the video tutorials. She is back. Debbie is back. Woohoo! Debbie does so much. I don't know how she does what she does. She just sent me a really pretty new picture she took today, or you know, that she has for her team photo. So we have to do new graphics. Okay. And I'm just gonna let that hang off the side a little. So what should we put on here now? Let's see, maybe something. Let's see. I can cover this because I don't really like how that came out. So let's take some of our paper and just tear that. And kind of just make sure it's not some weird word. I don't know why that keeps going. Do you hear that ding? This could be a little pocket too. And I could tear this with my ruler, but yeah, let's put that there and just make a little pocket out of that. I'm just, oh, I still want to show you something else too, but this is just kind of just to get warmed up. All right, so we can tuck some kind of cute little thing in here. You know, it can't be too big. Or maybe this. That's kind of nice. You have the little, maybe that's too much metal. Don't think about it too much. You just do it. Maybe that could go there. I think the more layers you have and the more different materials you use, the more interesting it is, but that's just me, so don't go by that. But I think pink would be prettier, but that's what we have, so I think some color would be nice in here. It's not as poofy as I thought, but it's not bad. All right, what else should we put here? I'm just looking around. Here's another thing, and you know, sometimes I think these look too much like, oops, childlike or whatever, but stickers are kind of fun. I like these puffy stickers, so don't, you know, don't write them off. All right, now these are, I think I need to finish this one. Maybe a button, you think? Let's see what buttons we have here. Oh, or we could use that little heart. That's cute. We have 2 hearts, but so what? Or we could put it up there. What do you think? Up there or down here? I'm going to take a vote. Less is more. Karen, where do you come from? You can't see anything, Deirdre? Puffy stickers have my heart. Yeah, they're fun. This little pink button, it looks like a waffle. That might do the trick. It's kind of big. We'd have to chop off the, yeah, I think a little pink button. Or this. What about this? This little heart or flower? I think a flat button. Ooh, here's a good pink. How about that? Whoa. What do you think? A little color. I agree. You say less is more. Oh, man. At one point, some days I say that when I don't want to finish. It's like, yeah, that's fine. But somehow I just like all of it. I think it's like my life. It's all just there all the time, and you have to look at it all and appreciate it all. And then you go and close your eyes and have a nap. So who knows? All right, what do you think? Lay over the silver part like that. That's not stuck on yet. I don't know if I like that. Maybe we take that off and put that there. What do you think? Then you can kind of see it. Yeah? Hey, Mitziana. All right, let's just stick that in there. You know, I mean, if you think about it too much, you go crazy. So just go for the fun and make another one if you don't like it. I think maybe a word. What do you think about that for, is that too big? Or maybe here? This is where I go crazy and I can't decide. You always say that, but your stuff ends up boring. Your theme this year is going to be add more. All right, Lisa. Yeah, I can't wait to see. There's also these little baby buttons. I don't know. I kind of like this bright one. Add red button and done. This is not red. Oh, here's the other thing. There's these little felt hearts. That's kind of pretty. That looks velvety. What do you think? Yeah, I like that. All right, I'm not going to read anything because I like that. And if you don't like it, that's okay. I'm going to make more, okay? I want to show you the next thing. These are some things that I already did. And I like going over the line so you kind of notice it more. I think this is some red wool, actually. I want to stick that under. My big old hands are in the way. Come on. Whatever. Okay. So this could have a little tiny tuck. Something to stick in there. Let's see. I don't know if I want red, but well, I don't know. I think I kind of like this. Maybe I would ink it, the edges. All right, well, let's think about that and put it aside. And then we could make a little pocket to match out of that, you know, this. Actually, that goes fine in there. So we have one pocket and card done. Okay, let's say that. That's a file folder that I used. That's nice and sturdy. You like it? Okay, like that with the felt. Oh, good, good. All right, now I'm looking. I'm glad. All right, so I wanted to show you. Now, you're going to be mad because this is not available anymore, okay? But this is how I like to make my stencils, all right? So these are dies that we had a while ago. And I think a lot of people have them, okay? This is, it's called Journaling Cards Hearts. And And it comes with 4 pieces, okay, or it came. So you had 2 of these. This cuts the outside of the card. And if you, these are bigger though, these are not ATCs, but this I think could cover our ATCs. So there's this, and then there's a smaller heart, which I'm going to cut like right here. So this is just going to cut the shape. It's not going to cut the outer edges. You'll see. So what I'm doing is I'm making myself a stencil, and I use my Easy Cut adhesive to do that. I'm also using the Chrome Precision base pad because that cuts these like perfectly. All right, let me show you. Not that the other one won't. These are not that intricate, but just if I don't want to have to worry about it, I know these are going to cut like a dream. Look at this. Okay. And the other thing is I like the weight of this adhesive. It's a nice stencil weight. And they don't last forever either, but now this is now stickers. Oh, well, we can make a little double-sided sticker and then do foil. Wouldn't that be pretty? Yeah. Let's do it on here. It'll just be a little silver foil. All right, I have to find some. See what I mean? Because this is double-sided adhesive. I'm going to peel that up, and then it's going to, the adhesive is going to take the foil, and that'll be really pretty. All right, these are all sticky now. I didn't mean to do that, but I'm going to stick them up here. I can use them later. These are just popping out because they're double-sided. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stencil with these. Another sticky one. All right, so you just pop them out of here. I can do that later. I'm going to use this other piece for my stencil, but this is kind of cute confetti if you cut it out of paper and just put that in an envelope. So those are fun. But here we have our stencil. So I could cut it in half, but I don't think I'm gonna. I think what I might do is take a index card and, oops, this is something, but I'm gonna cover that so I have more room here. Okay, so let's make stenciled ATC. Oh, and we still have to cut that one out of the cardboard. All right, so let me get my ink here. And I think I will do, where's my red? This is red or pink, or I'm not sure. Can't really tell, but I think I'm going to add some wild berry. This is just some of my ink. It's no longer available, but it's never going to run out, so I'm just using it until it dies, which will be in 2052. So this is a pretty color. So I'm just blending that into my brush. So you would use whatever you have. And then get a paper towel and kind of brush that off a little because it might be too much and you don't want the harsh edges. Aren't these little paper towels cute? The funny thing is I got these in Texas. These little mini towels where everything is so big. See how much came off there? So you don't want to go crazy with it. All right, where did we put our cards? Oh, here. All right, let's pick out some plain cards. Let's do pink on pink. That'll be pretty. All right, so here is one that I already cut. Okay, so I'm just going to cover my card with this stencil. Look at that. I think that's close. I'm just going to hold it down here. Maybe I'll do kind of an ombre, so I'll do it dark at the bottom and then lighter as we go. I think that'll be pretty background. And then just start pressing and doing it harder down at the bottom until it's all kind of worked its way up to light. Let's see. You ready? Oh, look at that. That's cute. That's a great background. Okay. So let's do this other one too while we have it here. These hearts are a little bigger, so that's fine. Just do that again, or maybe I'll just do it light. Could even do stripes of them, you know. The trick is to keep them from moving because this stuff is a little slippery. You could tape it really. It kind of moved. All right, well, that's even kind of a cool effect. Okay, so that's how you use these as a stencil. And then, you know what might be pretty too? Let's go over this. Let's see what happens if we do, because that's, you could say it's messed up, but let's just see what happens here to lay down another. Why not? I mean, this could be the card. You already invested yourself. Oh, that's neat. Look at that. It's kind of hard to see the hearts, but it's still cool looking, don't you think? Ghostly. Ooh, or ghastly. What did she? Ghostly. Okay, that's better. Okay. But what if you did that and just did one of these cute little stamps? I mean, that one, a little flower, and then a word, you know, just kind of stapled that on. And what do we have over here? Or you could do the date. All right, February. You could do February, you know, for the 15th. Make that a little bit longer. So obviously none of these are going to look alike. Yours are going to look amazing, but probably different because you have different stuff and different style and, you know, different things you think are cool. But the fun thing is we can trade them, or I think these would be pretty on the front of cards. Okay, I just had another thought. Now I kind of like this button idea. You could take a little piece of this stuff, crochet cotton. Oops. And you could use little heart beads. I didn't realize how much heart stuff I had. If I tear that, that's going to go all over the place. So, but you know, you just thread it through and tie it. That'll be cute. What are you guys saying? Using a second color. Oh, on top. Yes, that would be pretty. Well, we could do that with the other one. What color do you think? I have a deeper pink or a lighter pink. I have a lighter pink with me. See, this is why you don't do this. You have it tied already because your hands get in the way. Oh my Lord, this is going to take me longer than anything. I probably would go do it twice, you know, a double thick layer, but gives the idea. And I do think some lace would be pretty on there too. So leave a little hanging off there. I haven't decided where I want to put everything in. Maybe shouldn't have made that little tail. I don't know why, but I thought, oh yeah, I'll put it over there. I might change my mind. Okay, lace. Let's see. There's also this stuff. So you could tie a little ribbon around it. Oh, there's this. This might be too big, but it's kind of pretty. What do you think about that? I like the white color. Too much? Lighter pink would work, or white, or blue. I just happen to have it. All right, let's try it. Let me get it. It's not right here. Where'd it go? Here it is. Bay. I think that will do. All right. I do like this pigment ink. It stays on my brushes. I probably should clean them more, but I don't because I can just pick this up and you don't have to worry about it drying. So you just pick it up and there's still stuff on it. Sometimes, not always. Oh, that'll be pretty. Okay. I don't know what that is, but it's about to get changed anyway. All right, what do you think? Like that? Let's see, guys. I'm gonna go light first because you can always get darker. Can't get lighter. Doesn't seem to be doing much, but you think that and then you take it off. It's like, whoa, what happened? I like it, but it's not very dark. I don't know if I want it dark. Oh, that was ink. That's all right. We can cover it. And it's kind of okay not, yeah. I don't know, maybe that color on the, it's not bad, but it looks gray, doesn't it? Light gray would look good too. This looks like gray. But, you know, you could go over it again. The effect is cool. And this is the one that we did the ombre. So here it really, this kind of pops out and that looks like the background. So you could start with this and then add the heart. So whatever. I mean, it's just a fun technique. So, you know, and you could cover this whole thing. If you didn't like it, for one thing, you could turn it over and probably cover that one too, because that's got stuff on it. But book page is amazing. And I think I have one that's already, but I don't know if I want to cover it, the whole thing. I also pick pages that have kind of cool designs because those look nice on there. And music. But, you know, you could just cover this whole thing and start over. So, no harm done. Yeah, I can't decide. I don't like that. So let's keep going on this other one because I do like this. All right, so what do you think about is the heart die still available? No, Dorothy, which kills me. That was a good one. But, you know, they have to keep it moving and have new stuff. So, no. I mean, it was around for a while. What do you think? Maybe up here? Have the lace here, maybe pretty, that might be nice hanging off. What do you think? It's kind of cool. Ooh, I know. The Beatles love go through your head. All right, let's see. I'm gonna cut this. Actually. All right, I'm gonna do that, you know? Why not? I like the, I know it does seem like that, Dorothy. I was thinking maybe we could get like a from the vault type of thing where they offer it again just quick. I don't know how that would, I have to find the right side because there's a lot of good ones. Maybe you guys would have to vote. What is your favorite one to bring back? Okay. All right. And I think it would be cute to put, that could go off too, like a little card or something to tuck inside here, like maybe one of these stamps. Oh my Lord, look what time it is. I was so busy showing everything that I was talking too much. It's kind of big, but that would be pretty. All right, I think I'll have to continue this, guys. Oh, that fits. Look at that. Oh my, but now I have the white, but that's all right. I like that. I think, I'm sorry guys, I did not realize this was taking so long. So I'm gonna go, but come back on Thursday. We have Jenny, and I will be posting. The hearts are here, and sometimes you can find older. Oh wow, Glum. Okay, so Dorothy, did you see that? Okay, you can see there's no plan really. It's just do what you want. You know, whatever you have, little pieces. I don't ever throw them out. I have containers everywhere of stuff that is cute. I already cut it and I don't want to throw it out, but I need to get it all in one spot. But, you know, for now, I found these and I'm going to use them in what I'm making. So, you know, if you're a hoarder of small scraps, don't worry. This is a good way that you can use them and not feel guilty, okay, about keeping them. So put them together, share them in the group, and I will love to see them. And I'll do that with mine too, okay? And maybe on Thursday or some other time, I'll tell you about Mom because she does need prayers, but mostly I need prayers because I'm not ready to deal with it. So anyway, everything is good. Don't worry. Okay, guys. All right. I will see you on Thursday. If you haven't joined the fan club, join it. Eileen Hall Fan Club. Just make sure to answer the questions. We did have somebody the other day that was goofing around on us, and it wasn't good. So, and I think I let them in because they looked legit, and they were not. So please answer the questions, and we will see you on Thursday. Okay? I like that one. Maybe that's too much red though, but I can take that out. Maybe a pink. See, isn't it fun? But this is what takes me so long. All right, guys. See you on Thursday. Okay? Bye. Thanks for coming. See ya.